Would you like to start now, or we should wait for a couple of
And
minutes?
I guess we can start, inshallah, no issue because the time was 11, already 2 minutes past. We can start, inshallah.
Okay,
Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Shukran.
thank you. So let's start our meeting. This is an online workshop under the title of Reimagining Plant Science Education with Interactive Video Learning. My name is Amani Muhammad Ali. I'm having a PhD in clinical pharmacy, and I'm the academic solutions consultant for JoVE, supporting Sultan Qaboos University. First of all, I would like to emphasize on the importance of joining from a laptop so that you can do all the steps yourself and be eligible to have a certificate at the end of the workshop. This workshop will start with less than 10 minutes, an introduction about JoVE, and then we will head to the platform and show you the different features and the different collections which are relevant to agriculture and the plant sciences. So JoVE, this word stands for the Journal of Visualized Experiments. It is a world-leading video-based platform for scientific research and education, having the mission to empower faculty to improve teaching effectiveness and student learning outcomes by preparing a student before class, boosting their confidence, and keeping them engaged. Today we have an encyclopedia of more than 25,000 peer-reviewed video articles and animated concept videos, more than 1,500 subscribing institutions, among which is Harvard, Cambridge, and Imperial College, and for sure in Oman, Sultan Qaboos University, having unlimited access to all education and research videos. To start, we will have a very brief discussion about the challenges we face nowadays in teaching and learning, especially in complex concepts like plant sciences and agriculture. We have difficulty for students to understand these concepts deeply. The complex information is sometimes hard to grasp. Students have different knowledge gaps that must be filled quickly. A lot of time is required from the faculty to explain basic concepts in class. Students struggle with reading long text, and we have a huge problem in engagement and comprehension nowadays. So the function of JoVE and the concept of JoVE is to strengthen the understanding of students and increase their engagement through short, high-quality animated videos, which are created by PhD experts simplifying complex concepts. This helps the student to grasp topics faster and retain knowledge by watching videos before class. The faculty saves their preparation time with ready-made playlists that can be used
आज रात
directly.
अद्धी रात में जाना इंशाल्लाह अल्लाह खैर करे हाँ
And
जी सलाम अलैकुम भाजी की हाल
curricula.
नहीं आज अद्धी अद्धी घंटा ना सॉरी 10 बजे नाल जावांगे
Dr.
इंशाल्लाह
Mumtaz, can you mute yourself, please? Sorry.
1:30 बजे
Dr. Mumtaz, can you mute yourself?
I muted them. Okay, no problem.
Thank you.
And also the platform offers the feature of making ready-made interactive quizzes that can be used as a sort of student assessment. So this is the concept of JoVE. On the left, we have a paragraph describing DNA replication. And on the right, we have a video describing the same concepts. So here we should think which is more engaging to the student, which helps the student understand in a more effective way, and which helps the student to retain the information for a longer period of time.
This daughter strand is known as the lagging strand. DNA polymerase can only synthesize DNA in the 5' to 3' direction. Because of this, the leading strand is synthesized continuously. However, DNA polymerase cannot synthesize DNA in a 3' to 5' direction on the lagging strand. To deal with this problem, DNA synthesis is carried out discontinuously in a 5' to 3' direction.
So we will show the detailed collections of the education and the research when we are on the platform. We want to let you know the different features on JoVE that you can use. You can use ready-made chapter playlists. You can tailor your playlist based on the curriculum you are teaching by gathering the videos in one playlist. These playlists can be embedded seamlessly to the learning management system, which is Moodle, which is used in Sultan Qaboos University. Also, we can make customizable quizzes based on the our target from the quiz and based on the curricula. And finally, there is the option to adjust and change the language of the video. Now we will head to the platform to learn together how to browse videos and chapter playlists on JoVE, how to create your own playlists, how to create a quiz for a student assessment, and how to add these in a seamless way to Moodle. So we can scan this QR code or write JoVE on Google or write www.jove.com, and we will go to the platform together. I will also send the link in the chat.
So this is asking a code to enter the class.
Really? So can you please click the link in the chat?
Yeah, that's fine. Using the QR code is asking a code without.
Thanks for letting me know. Okay. So first of all, we will need to make an account on JoVE because this account will help us access the videos based on Sultan Qaboos University subscription. Also will allow us to access the different features which are only available to the teaching staff. So first of all, we will click on sign in on the upper right of the platform and then scroll down. In case you don't have a previous account, we will click create a new account. Then when we click create a new account, we will enter our institutional email.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Can we enter only just SQ ID and password, and that will be as account, or need to make it as a new, totally new?
While you are in the university, you will be able to sign in even without making an account. But when you are at home or outside the university, you will need to make a different account on JoVE. So it is not the same ID or access like your account in Sultan Qaboos University. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
So here we are making an account on JoVE using our Sultan Qaboos University email. We will enter the email address and then click create an account. Then we will receive an email in our inbox to confirm the email address and enter our details. While selecting our details, it is important to select in the role professor/instructor because this allows you to make quizzes and to have the grades of the students when they have the quiz. I will wait for a couple of minutes so that you have time to create your own account, and please confirm in the chat when you are done.
So in my case, I just log in using my SQ detail, and I was able to log in without giving me any option either to join as a student or as a professor or instructor. So I was unable to select my role. I just log in using my SQ details.
Okay, and are you able to make a quiz
I
and the
didn't see.
class?
Let me see.
Uh, when you sign in, we enter our email and password and then sign in.
Well, I did that actually. What I did, I just joined
Are you
using
able to
my
see, for example, if you click here on my class, are you able to see create new class?
I will see. Yes, this option is there. Create a new class.
Then you are properly set as a professor or instructor. Perfect.
Okay, thank you.
Anyone else made an account successfully or was able to sign in successfully? You can confirm in the chat or open your mics.
I created an account.
Perfect. So let's head to the next step. And Dr. Marwa is done.
So sorry, Ustaz Amani. So can you confirm the students can confirm either you are able to create your account or no? Yes, Marwa did. Anyone else?
Yes.
Only Marwa
السلام
Isai.
عليكم.
Anyone?
Yeah,
Welcome.
Walaikum salam.
I didn't create my accounts yet, so
So
still
better Ustaz wait for a while.
it's better really to wait to confirm all of us as my
Yeah,
group.
wait for a while maybe. Yeah, Maryam did. Yeah, Muhammad Ufi did.
السلام عليكم. I have already an account in Go.
Perfect.
So
So you are able to sign in, Dr. Zainab?
yes, but
Perfect.
I have when I go to my classes, I didn't have the same thing.
Zainab,
Can
your account may be as a student, may not be as an
yes.
instructor. Yeah, that
Can
may
you
be the
send
reason.
me your email in the chat and I will fix this for you?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, shall we continue or we are waiting for other confirmations?
So I guess we can continue because yeah, many of us already did.
Do you need to create another password with I entered the my email address in the SQU? Shall I create a new account, a new
Yes,
password?
yes, this is the default state. Yes.
Maybe Zahra can comment. So in my case, I was not required to create a new one. Zahra or Maryam, can you please confirm? So did you enter the new password? What you did?
Professor Farooq, I did.
Yes.
I created a new password and it works.
Ustad Isa, new password, please.
Yes, yes. So now I'm creating a new password. Yes.
Perfect.
Same for you, Maryam, Marwa
Reset
Hinai,
password.
Maryam, Muhammad Aufi. You created new password?
I also created a new password. I had to
Okay.
create a new password.
Thank you, Zahra. Ustad Isa, new password, please. Go ahead and then finish.
Okay.
Then she can continue. Muhammad also did
Yeah,
the same.
yeah. I'm just creating a new password. Also, alternative method to verify your email. Okay, copy this from your institution. Copy and paste it below. I didn't really do it. So you better continue later on. I can follow up.
Yeah, better continue so he can learn later maybe. Sir.
Okay, perfect. So, Under this, if we click on the arrow beside education, we will find the different subjects that are supported in JoVE,
I opened the account.
among which is biology and environmental sciences, which is relevant to your faculty. So if we click biology, for example, we will find all the collections of biology. We will select again biology, and then we will select on the relevant chapter to our curricula. For example, we can select the natural selection or the plant reproduction, the plant sample. So if we click on any of these videos, we will see an example for the video and the different features on the video. Let's head to maybe the introduction to plant diversity.
Before plants colonized land from the sea, the continents were barren. Now millions of species of microbes, plants, and animals live on land, and it was the evolution of land plants that made all of this possible. To understand this staggering transformation, it is first necessary to understand what exactly plants are and how they evolved to meet the challenges of life on land.
Let's take another example from the environmental sciences. Again, if we click on the arrow beside education, and then we click for environmental sciences, we will have the environmental sciences in the science education collection. We have environmental microbiology, environmental science, and earth science. If we click on environmental science as well, we will have a number of videos. We can also take this as an example, the biofuels producing ethanol from cellulosic material.
Biofuels are fuels that are derived from biological matter, such as plants. Biofuels serve as an alternative to fossil fuels, as they can be sourced from crops in many parts of the world. Additionally, they are cleaner burning, thereby reducing greenhouse gas emissions. One of the most widely used biofuels is ethanol, derived from plant biomass, typically sugarcane and corn. In the US, the majority of ethanol biofuel is produced
videos, as I mentioned, we can change the language. This video to a playlist so that we are collecting the videos that are relevant to our curricula, as I mentioned, and making a new playlist. So if we click on add to playlist, we can add it to any playlist that we have already, we are preparing already, or we can create a new playlist that is relevant to the curriculum, and this video will be added to the new playlist we are creating. So if I click on create new playlist, I will enter the playlist name, any generic name or specialized name, and I will click create. So we have a message here that the playlist is created and this video is added to the playlist. So let's repeat this step so that we are making, say, a playlist for with 2 videos as an example. So we can go to the biology again, and we can select the plant responses to the environment. And we can select, for example, the photoreceptors and the plant responses to light.
When a seed germinates, the roots extend into the soil and the shoot toward the light. Plants also modify their growth to maximize light exposure. How do plants sense the direction and quality of light? Light-sensitive receptors, also called photoreceptors, mediate a plant's response to light.
So we can click under this video as well and click add to playlist. We should refresh the page because it shouldn't be ticked. We should tick it ourselves. So I will click add to playlist and then tick beside the agriculture so that this video is added to this playlist, and so on. We can make a playlist of 5, 10, 15 videos as we wish. The second feature is that this video can be embedded directly on Moodle. If we have our Moodle course page, no, this is not the one. So if I click on this course page and I turn the editing mode on, then I will click add an activity or resource or add a content, and then I will select page and then click add. So here I can enter the name of the video. For example, plant hormones, and then click on insert, and then we will click on code sample, and then I go to JoVE. I click embed video and take the code, copy embed code, and I go to the course page and I click here the code paste and then save. And the same here, I will click insert code sample.
Doctor, sorry to interrupt you, but can you send this record, lecture in the emails after you finish?
Yes, sure. Yes, sure, I can.
Please, because we
Okay.
can follow it later. Thank you.
Okay. So we now made a playlist of 2 videos. Where can I find this playlist? When I click on JoVE, we go to the home page, and then we can click on playlists on the left side. So if I click on my playlist, I will find the agriculture playlist, and this also can be uploaded as a playlist on the Moodle directly. And I will show you how to upload the general or the collective playlist on the Moodle as well. Also, we will learn together now how to find a ready-made chapter playlist on JoVE. So if we click on JoVE collections, and then click here, for example, plant, I will find ready-made playlists relevant to the plants. So if I click on this playlist, I will find a playlist of 7 videos covering plant cell structure and organization. So if I click here on the plus sign, we will create a copy of this playlist to my playlists so that I can use it as a template and make my modifications and use it as a playlist in my course to save my time. So I can rename the playlist and then click done, and I will have these 7 videos that are relevant to my content. I can add new videos. For example, if I click here on, let's write, for example, plant reproduction. So if I need this video, I will just drag and drop and then add it to the right in the required order. And then I drop it here. So this video is added to my playlist, and my playlist now is made of 8 videos. Then I click save, and in the same manner, I will find the playlist in playlist, my playlist. I will find the playlist that we did together using the chapter playlist, which is the plan, cell structure, and organization. So now we should have learned how to make the playlist ourselves from single videos and how to use a ready-made chapter playlist. If we click on any of these playlists on the pen sign, we can edit again, we can rename. If we click here, we can rename the playlist. If we click here, we can search for the different videos and then drag and drop to the playlist and so on. Then how we can upload the playlist on the Moodle. If we go to the playlists, we will have beside the playlist the download sign. This download sign downloads a file called common cartridge that can be uploaded on the Moodle so that the students are able to see the playlist, the whole playlist on the Moodle course page. So I will click here to import the common cartridge for the playlist called the Plan, Cell Structure, and Organization. I will have a CC file downloaded. When I go to the Moodle, I will click Add an activity or resource, and then I will click IMS Content Package. When I click an IMS content package, I will name the playlist in the Moodle. I will use the same name, for example, plan, cell structure. And then in the content, I will choose a file and I will add the file I just downloaded from JoVE. Here is the latest one. And then I open. And then I will click upload this file. And then I will click save and display. So this is how the playlist will appear in the Moodle page. So we have the whole playlist with the different videos so that the students can click on any video and watch it directly in the Moodle.
Unlike most animals, plants can reproduce asexually, producing offspring that are genetically identical to the parent plant. Asexual reproduction
This
in
is
plants,
also accompanied by detailed description of the content of the video. So far, does anyone have any questions on how to make an individual, a tailored playlist or use a chapter playlist and how to upload it on the Moodle? Anyone have any questions?
I don't have a question, but because I was trying to log in, they are saying the inter-class code. What about this inter-class code?
This is supposed to be students. If you create my class on JoVE.
Yes. Shall I write my class?
Yeah, sorry?
Shall I write here in the inter-class code?
No,
My
no,
class?
no. I will show you. I will show you now. So if you are able to see my screen, Dr. Muhammad, this is mainly for my class. My class
Okay,
is like a learning. Sorry?
Basically, I didn't get to this screen. I was just intended to register, and
Yes,
then I stopped in this stage. So then
I'm clarifying that this appears to students who are joining a class that the professor created on JoVE.
okay, so that means it does means that I can create my own like this in models.
Yes.
So
If you prefer not to use Moodle and use my class on JoVE, my class is similar to Moodle, that you can create your own class page or directly on JoVE and then invite students to join this class. So I
yes.
can click here, create a new class.
Okay.
And then enter the course name and then
but
the
basically,
faculty name.
but basically I couldn't create account basically to this. The first beginning step is to create account, isn't it? So
Yes,
in the
but for
in the
students, it
in the
is
cre
different.
in the creation, I got the codes, I create like account, but once I enter, they said enter class code. What does this mean?
I'm clarifying now. Bear with me 2 minutes. If we click here, create a new class, and then we add any playlist, for example, the playlist that we did. So we are creating a playlist, a class for the curriculum, and then we are inviting students. So this is the class code, and this is the invitation that we can send to students. So if I copy this link, Dr. Muhammad, and then I send it to the students or I put it in my browser, this is the class code. So this page appears basically to students who are trying to join a class.
So how I can get the code?
The code is already in the link. If you this is the code, this is the class code,
Yes.
and this is already in the link. So if if the student have an account in JoVE, he will just click join class and will enter the class code. If
Yeah.
not, you can send the whole link and the code is already in the link.
Okay.
This answers
Yeah.
your question?
Yes, still, really, frankly, is not answering my questions. So basically, what I have, if I can take these opportunities, I stopped once they ask me. Here I create, and then shall I press join class before enter class code, so I can then later get the website and get the code out of that and I paste it here? Or what is the process in order to get to where you are browsing now?
I think you have a problem in your account if you are not able to cope with me. I think you have a problem in your account. So can you send me your email in the chat?
I will send you my email in the chat. Oh, okay.
Okay.
I will do. Yeah, I will send you.
So now I will show you how to create a quiz and how also to upload the quiz as a scoring package on Moodle. So if we go to any video in the education collection, we have, let's take this also as an example, the environmental sciences and testing for genetically modified foods. We will find the tab of the quiz above the video. If I click on the quiz tab, I will have two options, either to have a quiz on this single video, so it have this video, only one video with 5 questions on it, and the other option is to have a quiz on the whole chapter of that video. So here we have 15 videos with 75 questions. So we will take this as an example, testing for genetically modified food, and I will click on view quiz of that single video. Here, as we can see, the platform creates a ready-made questions on this video. We can modify the video, we can modify the options, and then we can also delete questions or add questions on our own. The question types include the single correct answer, multiple correct answers, the true and false, fill in the blanks, categorization, match the following, drop down, and so on. For example, I can click on categorization, and I can ask the students, for example, to arrange the following according to any criteria, and then I enter the options here, and then the student starts to drag and drop and categorize according to what the question asks. And then once we have revised the questions and everything is ready, we can click Save, and then we adjust the options for that quiz. For example, here it is 5 questions, so I will make the duration 5 minutes. We can allow the students to use one attempt or more than one attempt. We can select the start date and the end date. We can allow students to join the quiz from any email address or just from Sultan Qaboos University email. And then we have the option also to show the right answers to student after completion or not. And then once we click Done, we will have the option to directly share the quiz link with the students, or we can download the SCORM package and add it to the model. So let's now try together both ways. We can, I can click copy on the link and I can send it to you in the chat so that we are trying what the students will have. I sent you the quiz link in the chat. You can try enter on it and answer any answer for the 5 questions. So far we have Dr. Zainab and Dr. Isa who sent their email addresses, and I will check right after the webinar the account page for them to adjust it as a professor instructor.
Assalamu alaikum. I already figured it out. So thank you.
And it works at a professor and instructor, and you can browse everything normally?
Yes, yes.
Perfect, thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone joined the quiz and completed it? So let's try together to find the grades.
I can't find. I go to a link what you sent, but it is not send me. Take me to the place of the quiz.
And anyone joined successfully? Let me check. This is the quiz we just created together, testing for genetically modified food quiz. And if I scroll to the analytics page, it will show me the students who attempt to join the quiz. So these are the emails of you, the attendees who tried to join the quiz, but none of you was able to successfully submit, so that I can see here the score or the percentage. So one of you submitted here. I just want to show this as an example so that we can have visibility how we can see the students' grades on JoVE. So once the students submit this quiz successfully, if we click on view results, we will have a detailed report on this student answers so that we can address the missing concepts or if anything have confusion. So we have a detailed report of the questions with the wrong answers so that we can address it. Also, we can download this as an Excel sheet with a detailed report on the student grades. So I can click here, download marksheet CSV. And then we have a detailed report for the student emails and names and percentage or grades, and the detailed response for each question. Also, one other good thing is that you can make a quiz on the whole playlist. If we click here beside any playlist on the three dots, we can click on Create Quiz. Once we click Create Quiz, it will create a quiz on the whole playlist with the whole videos into consideration and a number of questions on each video. So now I created a quiz on this playlist, which is composed of 8 videos. So we have 72 questions. We can also modify questions, just delete and decrease the number of questions, and so on. And in the same way, once we click Save, we will have the different options. We can rename the quiz, we can adjust the duration, the attempts, the start date and the end date, and the other options. And once we click done, we have the link for the quiz and the scoring package. So now I will also show you how to download the scoring and upload the quiz seamlessly on Moodle. In the same way, like the playlists, we here download a package called the Scorm. When we download this Scorm package, in the Moodle page, we can go and then in the course page, we can click add an activity or resource. And then here we select score. So we select score and click add. We can click here any name. And then we here click add and then choose file. We will click on the latest uploaded file. It has the extension of zip. And then click upload this file. And then we click save and display. So that's what appear on the for students on Moodle. They can just click enter. And then they will have the quiz, they will have each video and the number of questions on it so that they can answer and submit directly on the Moodle. So does anyone have any question on how to create a quiz either on single video on a playlist or how to upload it on Moodle?
I do have a question, Dr. Amani.
Yes, please.
Does making quizzes this feature only with instructors? Because me as a student, I wasn't able to make a quiz.
Yes, creating a quiz is only available to professors or instructors.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. Any other questions?
I have a question. Can we download this video and save it as a file?
No, they are not downloadable. They can only browsed on JoVE or shared as a link with the students.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions? Okay, I will show also my class as we discussed. If you go to my class, this is in case you need to or you prefer to use my class directly on JoVE rather than the Moodle. So you can, in the same class, as I mentioned, you create the class, you set the access type as open or restricted based on if you need if you want the students to join from the institutional email only or from any email address. So if I make it restricted, the students will be able to join from Sultan Qaboos University email only. You can add the playlist, and also in the quizzes, you can add the quiz that we just did, for example, the plant quiz, and I click add, and I confirm quiz. And then we can share the class in the same way as we discussed. We can just copy link and send the link to the students. So now we covered all the relevant things to education, how to make a playlist, how to use a ready-made playlist, how to upload them on Moodle, and how to create a quiz, and how also to upload it on Moodle, and how to use my class. Now I will present briefly the different collections that are relevant in the research. So in the research, we have 3 products: journal, encyclopedia of experiments, and visualize. In the journal, we have a scientific journal that publish articles, and these manuscripts are accompanied by video demonstrations. In the encyclopedia of experiments, we having an encyclopedia of experiments, not articles. And in JoVE Visualize, it helps you visualize the articles in PubMed with visualized experiments published in JoVE. So for example, we can select the environment subject here. We will find the journal, a collection in the environment, and we will find the available articles. These are published articles with author names that can be cited and can be downloaded as a PDF. We can, for example, select this sampling and identification of microplastics in groundwater, or we can use this also, or view this, the assessment of waste-derived biocharge on the health and biological activity of soil.